Hey there guys, and welcome back. Got a deck that was pretty high upvoted on Gwent with trying to make slave drivers work, which is a pretty cool idea. Leave a link to it in the description, but I want to try it out. I mean, we got Nova in here, so there's 2 of every bronze, of course, but it's there's some weird things about it. We'll get right into this. We got 2 recons, pretty meta. Run 1 recon, you might as well run 2 if you're running a Nova deck, so they're good. Then 2 Mardroms. These go well because if you slave driver something big and actually get to pull the full value on slave driver, then you Mardrom it, then it'll heal it and strengthen it back up, so you basically get that free damage too. And that can be pretty strong. Also why Peter's in here. And it's useful for resetting big units on your opponent that they really boosted. But that's an interesting thought with it, so I like that. Then we got 2 Vikavaro Medics. Resurrect a bronze unit from your opponent's graveyard. 2 Imperial Golems, which whenever you reveal a card in your opponent's hand, this thing comes out of your deck. As far as revealing cards in your opponent's hand, he only has a Cynthia and 2 Alchemists. So if you have an Alchemist, you want to just use that to reveal a card in your opponent's hand if you don't have Cynthia. Then if you do have Cynthia, you're probably going to want to use it for 2. And then like your Darlian Soldiers, you'd have to use your other Alchemist for. Which, that's the next card, Darlian Foot Soldiers. Whenever you reveal this unit, play it automatically on a random row and draw a card. This thing is pretty cool when it works out. I think you kind of want both of them in your hand since you don't have that many ways to reveal cards on your hand. You only have the 2 Alchemists and the Nilfgaardian Knights if you get lucky with them. Then we got 2 Alchemists to reveal 2 cards. Probably going to want to reveal a Darlian Soldier if you have one, and then something in your opponent's hand to bring out that Imperial Golem. It's more deck thinning there. It has a decent amount of that. Then we got the Slave Driver, which this is the deck built around. Set an ally's power 1, deal damage to an enemy by the amount of power lost. Well, I mean, if you have a Nilfgaardian Knight, you set it to 1, you get to do 11 damage. So that's like, okay, it's a 12 power bronze play, that's not too bad. Then you make a 10 power bronze play, technically, because you lose the power anyway. And then you Mardrom the Nilfgaard Knight, strengthen it by 3. And that's going to put it at 15, so that's like a 14 power bronze play. So altogether, you basically got, let's see, 10 and 14, that's like 3 12 power bronze plays. It's not too bad, I guess. Or like you could use on their disloyal when they throw that over. So that's kind of the idea behind it. Then we got a decoy, replay a bronze or silver ally and boost it by 3. Yeah, you can replay the slave driver, you can replay whatever you use slave driver on, so that can be handy. So there's a bunch of things like that you can do with it. Kind of tricky decoy in this deck, which is what makes it interesting. Then we got Venomer, Spawn, Biting Frost, Clear Skies, or Shrike. It's your mage, and hey, you got a Weather Clear in this deck. That's pretty cool, because I mean, not a lot of people run Weather Clears, so Weather Clear can definitely be useful. And I mean, if you're not facing Weather deck, Shrike is still great because it makes him a 16 power mage. He's one of the only mages at 16 power next to Obaya. Then we got Cynthia, reveal the highest unit in your opponent's hand, boost self by its power. That can be really strong if they have their disloyal unit in their hand. If they do, it's an 18 power play, and that's just crazy. Unless they Mardrom you, then you're sad. Then we got Peter Gwent leave, reset an ally and strengthen it by 3, reset an enemy and weaken it by 3. Usually use it for the first ability, when you use their slave driver and hurt something, then you can reset it and heal it back up and gain that value back. Then we got Azjar, return 2 bronze or silver cards from either graveyard to their respective decks. Yeah, you can mess with your opponent with this, shuffle your Cantarella back into their deck or something, and I mean, you can shuffle your Alchemist back into your deck if you want, or that decoy. And we got Cantarella, of course, because it's your disloyal. Then we got Nova. If you have exactly 2 copies of each bronze card in your starting deck, set base power to 22. Pretty strong card. I mean, it's 22 power beat stick, and with some deck conditions, you know how she works. Then we got Lethal Kingslayer. Choose 1, destroy an enemy leader, then boost self by 5, or play a bronze or silver tactic card from your deck. Very few cases will the first version be any use, but play bronze or silver tactic card from your deck can be useful to grab that decoy, or to play the recon. Kind of makes her slightly better than Triss Marigold in my opinion. Him slightly better than Triss Marigold in my opinion, because he actually searches it out, so then you thin your deck by 2 instead of spawning another copy and only thinning your deck by 1. But, I mean, you could run Vesemir or Mandrake in this instead, and I think that might be better. Then we got Vilkforts, destroy an ally, then play the top card from your deck, or Truce, destroy an enemy, then your opponent draws and reveals a bronze card. It's not a mill deck, so you want to use this for the first ability. You got a decent amount of 1 powers in here, and plus if you slave drive or something, and then don't have the Mardrum or something to reset it, then you can just Vilkforts that. So he can give you some good value. He's a good card. Then Stefan Skollin's pretty good too. He's kind of on the slower side for tempo plays, which is why I like the Vesemir Mandrake after. But he can set something on top of your deck and buff by 5 if you need it, whatever you really need, so that can be really good. I mean, it might be fun just to put it, if you have an Alchemist, put a Darling Soldier on top of your deck, so you draw that, then you get the Alchemist for 18 power, and then you draw a card at 18 power at least. And then we got a mirror to basically a decoy with 7 power, so that's kind of cool. 2 decoys. So let's get into some games, and we'll see how it goes, and I'll see you guys there.
To arms, all of yous!
Alright, first up we got Harold the Cripple,
There is but one
most
punishment
likely
for traitors.
Axemen. So, we don't give them the long round 3, and if he dry passes, we just play Stefan Skollin. Sounds good to me. And we got Cynthia and everything. We don't have any slave drivers yet. I think I'm going to throw a Recon back. I want Vesemir. Ooh, that's good too. Well, we have the way to reveal the Darling Foot Soldier and something in his hand to get that Golem out. So we'll just throw him back. Just a little unit too. It's Axemen, so they usually dry pass you on blue coin. Which means we play Stefan Skollin. And we'll put this guy on top of our deck. Or Vilkforts. Probably Vilkforts. That seems stronger to me. Because he's a gold. Or maybe we should just do the weather clear. Guarantee the weather clear? I mean, he probably has backup weathers because it's Axemen. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Because, I mean, we're just going to play out round 2 anyway. So we'll do Vilkforts on top of our deck. And maybe he'll pop us into our weather clear. Now, we play him out round 2. Which is the big advantage that they count you on you passing them back so we can get into a long round. So they can automatically make you go 2 cards down here. Which is what makes them so annoying. I think we'll keep this hand just before we get like a Darling Golem or something. We got a pretty good hand here. We're going to want to reveal the cards in this hand before
I like to improvise.
we play this Cantarella. Oh, he doesn't have his Disloyal, so we'll be able to get a card advantage back somewhat. Yeah, just that way we don't draw into one of those. Okay, Ragnarok, so now we just stack on 1 row.
If anyone asks,
We're going to reveal a card in his hand first so we don't draw into one of those golems. Oh, look at that placement. That is wonderful. Good job, guys. Random rows worked out very well for you. We don't have a Mardrum or anything. I mean, we have a Gwent leave. That might be useful. So, I don't have the slave driver combo. We're gonna play this for now.
Eyes, my lord.
Does he has nothing to res, right? And I have no way to kill that. I could take this, replay him. And then draw another card. And then thin my deck more. Because, I mean, the Alchemist is kind of useless right now anyway. We'll take that. And I think we'll hold on to Vilkforts and like Cyrenova, of course. Oh, here's his Disloyal.
He is here.
Now, we don't let him take us into a long round because it's a bad idea to do. We can Gwen leave that after a bit, though. That's definitely what we're going to be doing. I think I'll play this and look for a recon.
And I'll behave, I promise.
Thin my deck out more. Maybe I'll get, no, wow, again? No? That sucks. I was kind of hoping for a slave driver. Like, that's what I need.
There's
play
been a
this.
mistake.
Sort of
I'm no mage.
Feel this and this.
Quiet.
And we still have our
Commissar will hear.
decoy. And of course it goes middle road to give him more value. It's the way she goes. Okay, give me the slave drive. I don't even have anybody to make full use out of this slave driver. That thing's gonna get buffed up too much. If I mirror, what am I gonna mirror? Probably a mirror Cynthia.
It must triumph.
That's probably the most useful thing for me to have in my hand. Yeah, now even if I get the slave driver, it's not gonna be enough. Which I'll probably get the slave driver now. Be able to do 9 damage to something. We know he has Sigdrifa and him. That's a dead him though. Let's play Recon. Might as well get one of them out of our deck. Slave driver. There you are. Of course, then I could return slave driver to my hand, I guess.
Fight
Let's
for
at least
the
do the
Emperor and
combo.
you might be freed.
Hurt this by 1. Damage that by 9. Or hurt that by a lot more than 1, rather. It's a second Axeman, alright. As long as he doesn't get far enough ahead to hero pass us, we're fine. He still doesn't have any bronzes for me to grab with Novice.
I strive above all to be just.
So we'll reset and strengthen that. And probably play a mirror next, return this guy to my hand. That's probably going to be a stronger play. Maybe I should return the slave driver. Nah, we're going to return this guy. And there's really nothing to shuffle into his deck, right? Yeah, Ragnarok. Recon's kind of useless to us, so we'll just not shuffle anything into our deck. Then probably use up his
Patience is
decoy.
not a virtue I am known to have.
So we should probably use the decoy, see what else he has. No, we'll do that next turn.
Yes? What is it?
And then we'll return this to our hand. And so these are some pretty big plays here. And decoy is like the last thing that I'm using. Gonna use on his Cynthia so that way I can... Oh. Ah! There we go. So I can see what the last card in his hand is. And even if he hero passes us here, we have enough points to beat him.
I'm impressed.
Ah, 2 power. So those last ones are weathers, probably?
The mother goddess? She giveth
Well, we
and
got
taketh
6 cards
away.
left, so we can probably draw our weather clear. It's 4 more damage, alright. He could definitely hero pass us after this anyway, I think. Just from ongoing damage. So we'll give it to him here. Because we have some huge plays in our hand now. And like, he has Sigdrifa, Herald the Cripple, that's decent. Our Marjoram could end up getting us a lot of points, depends. Might still lose this one, I don't know, it's iffy, it's Axeman. I think throw Marjoram back's fine. Just because if he does the Herald the Cripple, it's going to be as the last play. Ugh. Got that. That's no good. I was hoping for the weather clear. Okay, Sigdrifa for
What do you
Durin.
need?
Gonna play this.
Praise be to the great sun!
Hopefully my top card isn't a slave driver.
Modron Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
And he gives us a bit of armor. Let's play this one.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
And then we'll take... Might as well take his Ancrate Whaler. Maybe? I mean, his Axeman's not so important. Is it my turn? Oh, okay. Because we don't really have anything to do damage besides our slave driver. Maybe just grab the Dinam Warship. Well, that's 11. This is 8. 9, 10, 11. Moves his thing.
A highly curious case.
Yeah. Let's grab his ship just so he doesn't leader ability after this and move this down there. Restore for his pirate captain? He might kill off our novice here.
Behold the good ass's
Oh no, he's going
wrath!
for another Axeman. Alright. So we'll Vilkforge.
You mistake stars
This
reflected
one.
in a pond for the night sky.
See what we get here. Mardrum. So what, that's 5 on him, and that's... It's still 5 on him, right? It's 5 either way. Let's just do this one. Let's see if his him grabs him anything. Does he have a cursed unit? Like, I'm not sure what cursed unit he'd run. Unless he grabs a random soldier from our deck, which would probably be Peter. If he grabs Cynthia, that wouldn't be too bad. He's about to get a decent amount of points from his leader here, but Sirinova's going to be huge. Is that going to be more than him, though? That's
Your words mean nothing
a lot
now.
of power. Oh, he got the Shrike. Ugh, I think we lose.
You've talked enough.
Pretty sure. That leader's a lot. Yeah, that leader's a lot.
Here's the better loot than in your wildest, wettest
That's 20.
dreams.
Yeah, that's 20 points there. Yeah. He got us. By a lot. Oh, man. That's what sucked about going last, because I was like, even if I held on to that Mardrum, wouldn't have been enough. And not getting my slave drivers really sucks, that way I couldn't kill those round 2. But maybe I should have put the weather clear up there. It looked like he only had 1 weather, surprisingly. Alright, let's try the next one.
Wait for it.
King Hensel? Hensel
Patience
Machines?
is not a virtue I am known to
Most likely
have.
Swarm, maybe Spam. No slave drivers again. Let's throw this back. Okay, Cynthia, that's good. Throw her back, I guess. Oh, 2 recons. Problem with 2 recons is that, like, oh, wait. There's no, I might as well throw Decoy back and then grab it with Letho. No Darlian foot soldiers or anything. So this thing can double hit me, Darlian foot soldiers. I don't like that. Yeah, it looks like we'll go with a Stefan Scullin for a Darlian foot soldier.
Merely a matter of time.
Thin out my deck. I should have plenty of deck thinning this round. It's Hensel Machine, so he wants to take you in a long round just like Axeman. Which means you auto go 2 cards down. Cantarella would have been nice. Throw this back for now. Yeah, let's play Cynthia. That's interesting. We don't really have anything to slave driver to deal with it yet.
What do you want?
Well, we can deal with that, but we might just Hensel them all out. I'm gonna play Alchemist for now.
Greetings.
To reveal a
What
card
is
in his
it?
hand so we can get that golem out before I play that. Ah, the cavalry. Yeah, we got 25 points ahead. Those things don't work as often now.
Men of Kedwen!
Oh, that was his plan, okay.
Trouble approaches.
So we might as well kill the 8 power one for now.
Obedience or the lash?
That'll take care of one of them. Then we Gwent leave the Alchemist.
I'm honored.
Then we decoy this. Then we Mardrum it. Then we return it to our hand. I think that's the plan I'm going with.
The common folk. I care for them.
You can
Seems like definitely a one-round hitter. So he's gonna win this round, obviously. Might as well try to mess with it as much as I can.
I'm coming for you.
Let's grab that decoy. Play slave driver.
Move!
Hurt this and kill off this one.
Darn.
And then we'll Mardrum it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God, that's an Igni.
You'd best yield now.
Okay, good. No Igni. Whew. I just realized, I'm like, oh Jesus, that's
The
an
North
Igni.
shall tuck
Alright,
tail
let's play
and beg for
Recon.
mercy.
What are these crappy choices? Might as well grab a medic.
A highly
Res one of
curious
these
case.
guys. Turn this to our hand. Trebuchet. It's not so bad. It's Recon again. I want to draw into this actually. See, that's at 14. I have no way to kill that. 10 though. Might as well hit the Cynthia.
To work!
Kill that off. Then we'll Shrike and hold on to the rest of this.
For Radovid!
And we did a decent amount of deck thinning. Oh man. We're gonna Shrike and it's gonna hit that guy. Oh, it didn't. And it broke his armor.
For Kedwen!
Well, that broke his armor. Alright, we'll pass. That's enough. We got Alchemist up to 15, so you keep using these slave drivers and stuff to hurt a guy and then keep resetting them and strengthening them. Then you get this like 15 power card in your hand. It's not too bad. This is Vilforce. Well, we're going into the last round with like 5 cards. That's a decent amount for this, his plan. Throw this back. I don't need you. I really don't need you.
No one can hide
That
from
sucks.
me.
I have to take this Cyrano. Nova. I can't just hope that Darlene Soldiers draws this for me. Oh my god, now if I build for it... Oh no, I put it on the bottom of my deck. Good.
I'm itching for that battle.
I was gonna say, if I build forts and, like, it doesn't work... Let's see... Resident Elite... I don't have many cards that I'm gonna play. So I think... Going for the Reinforced Trebuchet is probably the best. Man, I wish this deck ran an Igni.
Curious case.
We'd have a chance if we didn't draw into that Cantarella. That sucks.
Best give up now!
The last round. See what his last two cards
If
are.
anyone
Best
asks,
thing about reveal.
You've not
You
seen
see how
me.
badly they beat you. Depending on what Vilkforce gives us, we might have it. Oh no. What, 22? That ties us? Yeah, Vilkforce has to give us a huge play. Or a Mardrum. Because a Mardrum would be
Mistake
great right now.
stars reflected in a pond for the night sky.
Mardrum.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Mardrum. Wait, is Cyrenova
I'm itching
enough?
for that battle.
Don't
No.
make me laugh.
If it gave me a Mardrum instead of that stupid knight. Oh man, that's 2 losses. This is not working as planned at all. I see the idea, but it's not going very well. let's get into the last one.
Essa Crisa.
Erden Weather.
The North shall tuck tail
I think
and beg for
running a
mercy.
Mardrum and stuff could be a lot better. Mandrake, I mean. And then you could like grab the Mandrake and get that unit even bigger in your hand. Sounds like a cool plan. Or maybe you could cheese it with some spotters or something in this deck. I don't know. We need some reveal cards here. I threw those Mardrums back because at least Alchemist can give me like one of the reveal cards. We didn't start with a Cynthia, which means I could double... Oh man, I have 3 bronzes I want to see. Which means the chances of Recon screwing me over are pretty high, most likely. Ah, it didn't happen. Alright. So we'll
If
reveal a
anyone
card in
asks,
his hand.
You've not seen me.
And then we'll reveal this.
Off to the front yet again.
Not too bad. Well done. Well. Really? Well, you need a 21 point play. Short of Cyrenova, you don't have that. I mean, he does get to take us into the long round as Weather, but we got Venomer. So that's pretty good. Yeah, he doesn't have that. Leader, he can get 18. Unless he runs Cyrenova. He dropped that a bit early. Oh! Huh? He could take the tie and still be a card down. I guess that works. Oh man. Was not expecting that. And the Roach came out of his deck. No. Which one do I throw back, guys? I guess this one has a chance of giving me Cyrenova, right? Oh, there's that. Crap, we don't have a tactic card for Letho to grab me. Oh! Actually, I can shuffle Recon back in my deck. That'll work. So what's he having here? Wild Unhound. Might as well start with this.
It must triumph.
We don't have the slave drivers again. This is like... The whole point of this deck is just not working. We need to be lucky. Alright, so that's one of those. So what happens if we play all top row? Like, there's no reason to bait out his weathers this round. And we have a reset. So... oh, the thing is with that recon combo, I don't want to use that yet. What am I going to use? We use this
do as you command.
for recon back in the deck. And there's nothing for Alchemist. That just heightens my chance of getting hurt. Shuffle this back into his deck. See what he ends up doing here, because I can play around with this weather for a bit with my resetting stuff. Okay, now getting a slave driver would be good. Yes.
Back in line!
There we go. Dealt with that. Now if he kills it, that's gonna suck, but it's frost, so can happen. Just don't frost that row. Okay, good. Thank you. Let's marjoram this for now. Then we can decoy that.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Oh, there's thunder, alright. I don't really know if I want to return to my hand. Could just reset and strengthen it, then return to my hand. Of course, then what am I going to reset and strengthen after that? Oh, he has what in his graveyard? Wild Hunt Rider. That don't help us. We could go for this. Grab our recon. Medic gives us more points, don't it? Yeah. Grab the medic.
A highly curious case.
Grab the Wild Hunt Rider. He has to have more frost, right? Oh no. Okay. I think I'll go for the Weather Clear now. I mean, I have a backup Weather Clear. I can just return this Venomer to my hand if I need to. Slizzard didn't work. Why? Oh, because I shuffled it into his deck. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So we literally have nothing to grab with this novice. So we need to decoy this slave driver. Is there anything to eat in here? Ooh. Yes, there is. Alright, let's decoy this guy.
Back in line!
Do some damage to this, and we'll kill off his Slizzard. So we can res it, then get one of those Nilfgaardian Knights out of our deck.
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Wow. Into Gales?
There is no escape.
For Frost. Alright, let's play a card, then return
The North shall tuck
our guy to
tail
our
and
hand.
beg for mercy.
Play this.
My prescription.
Res his
A
Slizzard.
bit of bloodletting.
Eat our Nilfgaardian Knight. bring that out.
the great sun!
Then we'll return this guy to our hand. There's no need to play Cantarella. Unless I'm going to lose.
Resistance is futile.
And like right now, I think I'm fine with that weather. Like I'm short of him playing an Iris. There's really no need to weather clear that. And this is going to be our last play because there's no need to play this if we don't need to, so I might as well drop Serenova now. If he had a Scorch, he would have used it when he had 2 13s to hit. Alright, so we can take one more hit from that. Actually, just in case he has a Wild Hunt Warrior.
The common folk, I care for them.
Then we can weather clear. We might win this one.
There is no escape.
Yep. See? That's why I wanted to reset him then. Alright, yeah, let's just play Shrike. He doesn't have the Iris. Then we'll pass after this and not play it. Yep, Slizzard, cool. So we don't need to play Cantarella. We won one! Yeah! Deck did not work at all how I thought it was going to when I was looking at it. I'll tell you that. Oh man, it's kind of fun. It's kind of weird to play. Definitely different play style with the Mardrums and stuff and playing them right, but it's a weird deck. And the whole Slave Driver thing wasn't popping off like I thought it would. Because I like the idea of playing Slave Driver to hurt your unit and then heal it with Mardrum. Because that's how I use it in Arena. I draft Slave Driver and Joanna. And then like I make one of my big units down to 1. And then I play Joanna and get crazy value. Which actually ends up to a lot more value than this deck can give you. But still, for it based around that, it's so iffy. I mean, it has nice removal. But if you want removal, Alchemy. Alchemy is the way to go. Maybe with Vesemir and Mandrake instead. Might be a little bit better. I don't know. But that's it for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, have a good one.